Friends of ours were taking their granddaughter up to Hilton Head for spring break and invited us to tag along, so we thought, why not? So this is a short trip, a 1-week trip that we went up to Bluffton, South Carolina, to the Hilton Head National RV Resort. So we started out about 10 o'clock in the morning, got on the road. I tried to take a video with the dash camera on our trip up there, but we had a little operator error and everything got overwritten, so I didn't have any video of our travel up there other than just one stop at the Travel America truck stop up in Georgia, where we filled up with fuel, which is a kind of a shocker. So here we are pulling out in the morning. This is the first time we've ever taken our bikes with us, and so we loaded a bike rack up on the back of the truck and decided to take those along with us. We took our son with us, so that gave him something to do while we were there. And if you notice that pile of branches and logs out there by the street, I had a tree blow over the day before. You can see the stump of it still sitting there. And here's our shocking bill. We got filling up with 69 gallons of fuel up in Georgia. So we get at the campground, and all that looks like dead grass, anything, but it's actually pine needles. And you see the light tan is where they've planted the grass. This campsite just opened, I think, around the 2nd of February. So it's absolutely brand new, and you can see by some of the photos that it was pretty much 3/4 empty. We were fortunate to get sites right on the water edge. In fact, this is a section called Water's Edge. It's kind of interesting because it's a gated section within a gated RV campground. That's our friend's coach we were with. There you can see all the empty sites. That's the that's the clubhouse next to us, and there we are, kind of across the water from over where the golf course clubhouse was. So I decided to take a little a bicycle ride around to the campground, and I apologize for all the jumpy, shaky video. This is the first time I tried riding a bicycle with a GoPro on a chest mount, and I'm going to have to come up with a different method of recording video this way. I sped it up as fast as I could and tried to cut off quite a bit of it. This is the golf clubhouse we're coming around in front of here. This is where I took the photos across the water over there to the right of our campsite. And straight ahead, I believe that's the number 1 green. Everybody was lined up to tee off. And as we swing around, we're passing the putting green, and there was a driving range behind that on the right. So we head back, and we cut off on one of the bike trails through the woods, and it's kind of windy through there. And as I speed it up here, you want to close your eyes, don't get seasick or something here. It gets a little crazy. This is normal speed. So we'll speed it up and get through here. swing around through here. That's the main gate entrance. You come in, and the gate on the right that's your closing. That's your exit and entrance after you've been in the camp. So I go back out by the road, and this is the entrance at nighttime. The golf course is straight ahead, and we turn right to go to the resort. And this is it lit up at night. Really pretty place. That's where you check in off to the right, and then when you're coming and going with your vehicle, you come in this gate here on the left, and it's got a little card reader there in that block pillar. They had electronic key cards to get into everything. And when you arrive, they have hosts that escort you in with a golf cart and take you to your site. That building ahead, that's the, I'll say the main clubhouse for the campground itself. So we go in and take a look through the main entrance here. They got like little store facilities and a lot of knickknacks you can pick up, obviously, souvenirs. Not a whole lot, but it's mostly, camping related stuff. Then they had drink coolers straight ahead, and beer, soda, wine, water. I looked at this beer. It had called it Damn Yankee. Now around the corner straight ahead is a game room. And of course this has keypads too. That's a little black box with the blue lettering on the left. But the door was open, and I had forgotten my key card. So they got air hockey and I guess a little bowling type of games and a lot of these claw booths that you can try and pick stuff up in. It was kind of confusing. All the machines said it took 4 credits, and we were trying to figure out what a credit costs. And in fact, we went out and talked to the people outside, and they weren't quite sure, but I think it come out to you go over to this machine here in the corner, you either stick a card in or you get a card from them, then you load it up with cash, and then it seems like it come out to about $1 for 4 credits. So I guess to play one of the video games, one of the games there, it costs $1. Now we're out here in the pool area. They got a huge pool and a lazy river section. Supposed to be a heated pool. Temperatures were probably mid 60s to mid 70s all the time we were there. I go up on top of this little bridge here, and you can see the size of this lazy river, and the whole actually pool complex is quite large. bar and grill area straight ahead, and we go through there, and you can buy sandwiches and pizza and drinks, of course. Now, as we go around the corner here off to the right is their fitness center, and the door was closed and I didn't have my key card, so I couldn't go in to check it out, but there were some people in there using it. So we head back out through the lobby. They got a menu sitting there I picked up and looked at, and well, it's a tourist destination, so burgers were like $14. A lot of things were around $14 there. But I heard the food was really good, so it should be at that. So we continue on with our little bike ride to the campground. Seemed to be mostly fifth wheels and travel trailers in the campground. This area on the left was still under construction. It looks like they're, according to their campground map, they're building a big stage in there for entertainment and another fire pit for community activities. And this on the right, I think that's called bocce ball or something. And then they had pickleball on the left. There's another little building. This is a dog park there on the right, and that building goes through is a laundry facility, the one we just went by. And the entrance on this side that we rode past, they had a dog washing room in there with all kinds of sinks and everything, so you could take your pets in and give them a bath. So I turn around, we head back. And off to the left, you'll see a fire pit there, and we'd got notice that they were having a community group meet and greet campfire there that evening. This is the general campground area that we've been through. And now we're going to head back into the water's edge section. And kind of straight ahead, I just pointed at, there's a block pillar. You have to run your key through there and open up that gate that we just rode between to get into this section. So it's a private section within a private campground. On their map, they call this an adults only section. So within our section, we have our own little clubhouse. And I didn't have my key card with me, so I couldn't go inside it, but we'll take a walk around back and check out the pool and the hot tub area. I heard that this pool was heated a little bit warmer than the other pool. And they have like a community fire pit behind the pool there that they were going to have a meet and greet out in that section, but we unfortunately didn't make it. I'm not sure, but I think it may have rained that evening. So they even have handicap lifts that lift you in and out of the pool and the hot tub also. Now this building also had like a little bar and grill in there and a laundry room. Now the laundry room was free to us for this section. Anybody that stays in the Water's Edge section gets to use the laundry room for free. We never did get over to use the pool or actually any of the amenities. So we go back, get on my bicycle, and basically head back to our camp. I think this was Tuesday that I was riding around, and it was supposed to rain the next day, so we thought instead of just hanging around in camp, we took an hour drive up to Charleston. Our friends wanted to go up to a place called the Firefly Distillery. So the following day we ventured up there, did a little sightseeing. Across all the pine needles, park my bike from getting my exercise. While everybody else was just hanging out on the awning. So here we are the next day up at Charleston at the Firefly Distillery. Checking out all their sampling options, of course. But since I was a designated driver, I behaved myself. That's all the different flavors that they had. Apple, cherry, all kinds of stuff. And these were hot sauces. Moonshine hot sauces. And hemp oil honey. Never heard of that before. So we get back that evening, and the son decided to build a campfire and roast some marshmallows. The following day, we had took a ride down to Savannah, which was maybe 30, 40 minutes away. And this is coming in a back gate. Again, there's another card reader. This is actually the gate we exited from with our motorhomes on the way out because it's easier to get in and out of. I don't know why, but the pillar that we had to scan our key card through is way off to the left. It's really an awkward position. I don't know why they put it over there. You have to get over real close to reach out the window to scan your card and take an immediate, really sharp right hand turn to get through these gates. And they had gates on the entrance to this section, but none on the exit. So I guess in theory I could have driven into the exit and not had to go through the gate. So here we are, we made it back to our campsite. And on Saturday, we head home down I-95. Now this is to check that truck that just went going by now, the transport carrier. And you'll see why when you're driving these motorhomes, you really gotta keep an eye on things. And that's our friends that are directly ahead of us. We were both in the center lane, traveling south, and I don't know what this guy's problem was, but you can keep a close eye on him. He had a car in front of him, and he passed me with no problem. Unfortunately, this white car kind of gets in the way, but zoom in here. You can see him take a big whip like that and literally force our friends off into the right-hand lane. Fortunately, that right-hand lane was empty, or he would have got sideswiped bad. That would not have been a pretty scene. So, after that episode, a little ways down the road, we decided to pull into a rest area here for a quick stop. They had quite a few trucks in here, and as I was following them through, I thought I was going to run out of space, but found this one last space I was able to squeeze into. Unfortunately, those people that parked their car along the edge left in time so I could get out of there. This is actually driving on the main road through town of Cocoa. Kept going, you go all the way to Cocoa Beach. I couldn't take you down through the main town because the street's too small and it's got a lot of overhanging branches on trees. And this is going up over the bridge to Merritt Island. So we make it on the island and we head south. You can see Indian River off to the left there. Excuse me, the Banana River. Indian River would be on the right. So we get up in front of the house, unhook the truck, and I gotta go down the corner here and turn around. So I can back into the driveway. Here I'm stopping for a second so I can lift up the tag axle so it doesn't drag so much trying to make the sharp turn. Once I get it straight, you can see I put the tag axle back down so it helps support weight on the back. Yeah, my navigator got me off center just a little bit, but I was able to correct and get it back straight in there. Hold the head slightly, hooked up the power cable, leveled it, and we are back home. So I hope you enjoyed the little short trip we took with us.
We are home.